happened in court this morning?
Well, good morning to you again, Elvis. Indeed, it was a very brief appearance here by McBride and the two co-accused. It was took over just 30 minutes and then it was all done. As you mentioned there earlier on, the matter has been postponed to the 15th of April. They are currently now out on bail of 1,500. Now, the bail, of course, has a number of conditions, such as they have to hand over their passports to the investigating officer and that they are not allowed to leave the country without notifying the investigating officer. As we reported earlier on, the state, of course, did not oppose bail, which is why we had the situation where they were released today. But to tell us more as to exactly why the state did not oppose the bail is the NPA spokesperson Luvuyo Mfaku here next to me. Luvuyo, just talk to us about why you did not oppose bail. I know you mentioned that to us this morning when you spoke, that would be the case, and it worked out like that. Why was that move, it went out the way that it did?
Sipho, all accused are South African citizens. Their roots are firmly entrenched in this country. They actually assisted the police with the investigation. They cooperated up until they appeared in court. And therefore, they are not flight risk. There are no prospects of them not attending trial. And therefore, you must recall that bail is not punitive. They are still presumed innocent. It's just a measure to ensure that they stand trial.
All right, and now if you can just tell us, so what is the next process from here? Up until now, till the 15th when they appear again, what's going to happen from your side as the NPA?
The prosecution team indicated that the investigation is completed, and on the 15th it will be for disclosure. By disclosure, I mean the copies of the docket and any evidential material at their disposal relevant to this case will be handed over to the defense, and thereafter a trial date will be set.
And then we spoke briefly about this sometime this week, but how serious are these charges? And we know that there are suggestions that there may be other motives behind these charges, particularly against the suspended IPID head.
The fraud and defeating the end of justice are serious offences, more especially when they committed by law enforcers. Fraud, you would recall that is included in the minimum sentences act. Now, as far as the issue of conspiracy, we really would not want to articulate ourselves on that. Our responsibility is to ensure that whenever we've got a prima facie case and evidence that is sufficient, we ensure that we arraign a person to appear in court and account. This issue of conspiracy theories is really worrying. Whenever people are arraigned, there's a tendency of reading into our prosecutorial decision conspiracy theories. There is no such.
All right, okay, well, that is the NPA spokesperson saying that these charges against McBride and the two co-accused are genuine and they're of serious matter, and that there are no, ulterior motives as has been suggested. But he also mentioned that the reason they did not oppose bail is because they've been cooperative throughout the process. We mentioned that yesterday McBride came to see the Hawks here where he was briefed on the proceedings, and as it stands, the matter has been postponed, and we will wait and see how it proceeds from the 15th of April again.
That's our reporter there, Sipho Stuurman, giving us a live update from Pretoria Magistrates Court. Thank you so much, Sipho. Moving